Hey, Whamma Dave here from Cup Size MMA and Whamma Cage Bets. We have been super hot. I know you've seen my shorts. I've been spamming them for you now. DraftKings, number one. Hit a huge DraftKings this weekend. Also, four-man parlay that I called out on Friday, Bad Bitch Bets. You know that one hit. We're making money everywhere for you. So make sure you like this video so you get more like this coming your way. And here we go. Dana White Contender Series, Tuesday, October 12th. We got a pretty nice card going on. A lot of stuff going on with this one. We got the first fight of the night. We got a last-minute replacement with Kathryn Paprocki versus Mariana Silva. Kathryn's an underdog coming in on the last minute on this fight, but she's tough as nails. I mean, I thought she looked good at the weigh-in, too. She was having some fun. Didn't have any problem making the weight. And Maria Silva, she's the favorite at minus 290, but her fighting style just doesn't have that pop to it that you would see like a UFC-ready girl coming up trying to win a Contender Series match, and especially at minus 290. I just don't think she's ready for what Kathryn's going to bring to her. So we're taking Kathryn at plus 230, and that one we're starting right off with an underdog, and I like it. Next fight of the night, you got Duncan for Slava Borshchev. Now, Duncan, he's got 2 wins in Bellator. He's coming in this undefeated. So you think with power like this guy has and the experience that this dude has, it's no wonder why he's a minus 130 underdog, or excuse me, minus 130 favorite. But our boy Slava, he has been training with Alpha Male now for a few years, and every time he comes out, he looks better and better. And if anybody's been watching these shows lately, you know I've been loving Alpha Male. I've been tailing with Alpha Male every week, especially on Dana White's Contender Series. I will not bet against Alpha Male. You know, Uriah Faber's in there in Vegas with these fighters. He's chirping in Dana White, so you're trying to get him the contract. You know these guys are coming to fight. You know their gas tank's going to be in order every week. Last week, the main event was an Alpha Male guy. So these guys know the Dana White Contender Series format. They're ready to go. They know exactly what to do. And at plus 100, we're taking another dog here. That's 2 dogs in a row. All right, the third match of the night. Now, this is the wildest one we're looking at. So we got Jack Hadley missing weight by 2 pounds and still a minus 300 favorite at time of taping on MyBookie. I mean, he's a Cage Warrior champion. I mean, those guys over in Cage Warrior, they're coming in ready to join the UFC. They're fighting well-rounded. You know, it's not like times of the past where these guys can't wrestle, things like that. I was going to think that, man, if Jake Hadley could just survive round 1, he'd make easy work of Mitch Raposo. But, man, Hadley looked like on death's door at weigh-ins here. He did not look good, missing weight by 2 pounds. You know you're already pissing off Dana White. The cut didn't go well. A lot of things going wrong for you at this point. So I got to take Mitch Raposo. Maybe just put a half a unit on him. I know I wouldn't have bet on him if it wasn't for the missed weight by Jack Hadley. But at plus 240, looked good at weigh-ins. The guy's tough. You've seen him on the Tough House. I think he was favored to win the Tough House. I mean, he was looking good there. I mean, he's a little too short to not be as good a wrestler as he is, but he definitely has a puncher's chance. And I think he did learn a lot fighting with these guys at the Tough House. I mean, he's with 2 top-level contenders, you know, the Champ and Ortega. So he had to learn something. I'm liking him having a good weight cut and going forward on this fight. So just sprinkle a little half a unit on him at plus 240. That's going to be my pick on that fight. All right, fourth fight of the night. We got the big dogs, Lorenzo Hood and Martin Buday. Man, you know, Lorenzo Hood, he manhandled Curtis Blades, I mean, back in like 2014 for the first 45 seconds of the fight. This guy could knock out anyone if he gets a hold of him and hammers a good punch maybe in the first minute of the fight. I know he's been getting better and better since then. I just don't think he has what it takes to beat Martin Buday. I mean, this is a badass, big old Russian. I think he had to cut down to get to 265. He looks jacked. You know, his fight started a little bit slow, but, you know, a lot of times he's fighting 5-round fights. I think the last fight I watched, he was fighting 5 rounds, but he still got the power to finish people. I mean, he was finishing this guy in the second, taking the first round just to feel him out. Martin Buday, I mean, not really, you know, busting any world records trying to bet a guy that's minus 430. But I really like him here. If they'll throw a line out for him by a finish, I'll take that as well. All right, and then we're at the main event of this evening. And you know we haven't seen the horse that shits bet. And Dana White Contender Series, the most important thing is if these guys are looking like an absolute savage at weigh-ins. And my boy, Junior Cortez, he gets the horse that shits bet of the week at plus 170. This guy looks, I already thought he looked UFC ready. He is an underdog last time he went out. I think no one was giving him a chance. This guy was a submission expert, and he was finishing everybody really quick. We saw that. We were already on board with him, and then our boy Christian Rodriguez, he misses weight. He's a minus 210. That's not value to me, people. He has some good wins, but I got to go with Cortez. I mean, he looked like an absolute horse taking the biggest shit of his life at that weigh-in. Just having fun with it, had a good weight cut. Looking this guy in his eyes, and Christian Rodriguez, I don't know if he was ashamed for missing weight or he sucked the life out of him trying to do it, but he did not look good. I don't think he's going to be ready to be a minus 210 favorite tomorrow. Listen, this card is all about value. I gave you 4 underdogs and then one big old badass Russian favorite. Bet all these. Like I said, maybe do a half unit on Mitch if you're not sold on that, but I'm telling you that Jack Hadley, he's going to have a superior rehydration to be looking anywhere like he normally does. Don't forget, like this video. That's number 1. Always come back because on Wednesdays we're breaking down Saturday's UFC card. And UFC's putting out a card every Saturday. Friday, Bad Bitch Bets. That's after we watch the weigh-ins. We put together DraftKings lineups. We hit the 4-man parlay last week at Bad Bitch Bets. So Bad Bitch Kate, she's always hitting something crazy. We all 3 of us now, Steel Cage Stu, Whamma Dave, Bad Bitch Kate, we've all hit DraftKings within the last 4 months for huge number 1 win hits. I just hit for 865. I posted all over shorts. If you didn't see it, you're a liar. Now listen, this is Whamma Dave, and I'm out.